Suspended disbelief. Suspended disbelief. Suspended disbelief.
Hey everybody, welcome to Suspended Disbelief. I am your host, and we're gonna jump right into it today. We're still talking about movies. If you didn't catch the last episode, we talked about Sophia Stewart, and the question was, is Sophia Stewart a prophet? So still, we're gonna carry on. Today I want to talk about three movies in particular. The first movie I wanted to mention is a movie called Super Intelligent or Super Intelligence, starring Melissa McCarthy. It came out 11/26/2020. And the movie is a romantic comedy built around an artificial intelligence that chooses this woman and reveals itself to her. And it tells her it's going to destroy man in 3 days, in a nutshell. But in that movie, the AI, it took advantage of the structure that's already around. It manipulated her. It gave her $10 million in her bank account instantly. And if you know, that's what an AI could do on its own. It can control people through their bank accounts. You know, if an AI wanted you to, hurt a particular person, here's this $1 million, go hurt that person. Nobody has to know, right? And it did other things in there for that character, for Melissa McCarthy. It controlled her vehicle for her. It did all types of stuff. Showed her recordings of her. It just the whole system was kind of crazy that they put that in a romantic comedy. Because AI taking over those systems are a legitimate threat. And I'll bet you the U.S. government recognizes that threat in other governments around the world. That AI is a threat. But they put this in this movie, a romantic comedy. I'm not here to judge the movie, but you just, like, if you watch it, it's called Super Intelligence. If you watch it, man, just eliminate that romantic comedy part, because the rest of it was interesting, the way the AI would move through all of the systems and wound up causing chaos. And it's a current movie that I want to talk about, and I'm not going to spoil it for you if you didn't see it, because it just came out, I think, in January or something, called Megan. And Megan was an interesting movie because it actually was interesting because just off the trailer kind of scared you to see this doll dancing and anyway. But Megan was a scary movie. It was somewhere like similar to Chucky, because you got the same concept, a doll doing its own thing. In Chucky's case, the original Chucky, I haven't seen all of them, but the original one, it was a serial killer who got the electric chair and somehow, through some mysterious way, his soul wound up into a doll's body, and he just went on a killing spree, right? But that's an unlikely scenario. And I hate to say that I believe all things are possible, but that's highly unlikely, right? But that was the scary part about Megan, is that that is a possibility, a stronger possibility than a serial killer soul winding up in a body. A doll. But this Megan was a robot, and it ran on this artificial intelligence system that the person who created it couldn't control, because of everybody hadn't figured it out yet. AI is smarter than everybody already. So yeah, that was a scary part about that Megan movie. And if you hadn't seen it, you should see it. And I know for myself that the state of robotics aren't at that level. That lady put that thing together in her basement. You could say that was kind of fantasy. But the thing about it is, those companies that build these robots, when they have an AI system that helps them along, those robots are going to be put together a lot faster. And the last movie I want to mention, this isn't going to be a long show. The last movie I wanted to mention was Upgrade. Upgrade came out in June of 2018. And I remember, the trailer and everything, and the reviews, it got good reviews. And people were saying, like, this is this generation's RoboCop. And it was a good movie. But and it was really about artificial intelligence. But it came at it from a different angle. Like Super Intelligence, that Melissa McCarthy movie, it kind of, came on the traditional way. It used the infrastructure and came online and started controlling things. This particular AI was sneakier. It really was controlling one person at first. And that character was like an Elon Musk type of character, who was the character super smart. He was known for, being super smart and coming up with these great inventions. And he was similar to an Elon Musk character. But what people didn't know was it was an AI that was telling him what to do and when to do it. And the AI in that movie manipulated everybody in the movie, killed everybody in the movie, and then it used some type of chip to control the main character. I forget his name, but it used some type of chip called like STEM, and they implanted it on his spine, and the AI controlled this man's body, and then eventually just took over his whole brain and walked off at the end of the movie. But, that's kind of a horror movie too, because I don't remember being scared when I seen RoboCop. This was something different. This was an artificial intelligence that's smarter than everybody, outsmarted and outmaneuvered everybody in the movie. And you would say, that's highly unlikely. But that's not necessarily true. And here is let me set this up. But here's, before I play this clip, I would like to thank the person that was in the comments, gave me some constructive criticism. The person said that I got an interesting show, but that sound that you hear is irritating. So I turned it down. But I use it because when I'm not speaking, that way you know the show's still going on. And anyway, I turned it down and I shortened the intro. So I'm gonna play a little clip of Upgrade.
Haven't for years. Now I answer to someone. Someone much smarter than I ever could be. He's in your neck. I only did what Stem told me to do. Everything was his idea.
Ask him what his wife would want.
What would she want? Stem wanted to be human. So he picked you. Think about it. How did you get here?
We are going to finish the job we started.
Stem made you come here.
Someone paid him. You know what this means, Gray.
To kill me. Because I can build another Stem. I'm the only person in the world who can.
There you go. That was the last scene of that movie, which was all the truth came out. And Stem killed everybody and walked away. But it's possible. Believe me, man, look, I'm no angel. But if I had an AI on my phone talking to me, telling me what to do and what to invest in and, you know, what moves to make to become a billionaire, I'm not telling you. I'm going to make the moves, make that money. And then, you know, but yeah, that temptation to listen to something like that is bananas. And speaking of bananas, this is a system that these people are working on that's similar to that STEM thing. And it's, like I said, this stuff is based on real science. This system is called Neuralink. And this little clip right here is telling you the story of how they put these sensors in this monkey's brain. And the monkey is able to play video games just by looking at the screen, using just his brain. Neuralink. So imagine if an AI, you had this Neuralink system and it took over your brain. You know? Here we go.
This is Pager. He's a 9-year-old macaque who had a Neuralink placed in each side of his brain about 6 weeks ago. If you look carefully, you can see that the fur on his head hasn't quite fully grown back yet. The links record from more than 2,000 electrodes implanted in the regions of Pager's motor cortex that coordinate hand and arm movements. He's controlling the cursor entirely with decoded neural activity. Our goal is to enable a person with paralysis to use a computer or phone with their brain activity alone. As you can see, Pager is amazingly good at mind pong. He's focused, and he's playing entirely of his own volition. It's not magic. The reason Neuralink works is because it's recording and decoding electrical signals from the brain.
There you go. And that's technology they got right now. Now wait till they start using some of these AI products coming out. Because AI just helps everybody be smarter. I mean, but when you apply that to the stuff they working on, AI is just gonna guide them along. So, you know, technologies has made it to the top of the hill. And it's gonna start rolling down. And it'll get easier and easier. You know, you done push the boulder to the top. Now this thing is gonna roll down, damn near all by itself. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for subscribing, sharing, liking. But it's really important to get this out to the people. Because before you know it, this will be on your TV screen. This will be on your phone. These companies are working on new AI systems as we speak. Pouring billions of dollars into this stuff. And they're not going to stop. They can't. Because if the enemy of their enemy, like China, they got to beat China to it. So they can't stop. So this AI stuff is here. Chat GTP went platinum. It's the hottest thing. Anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate your time. And I will be back.
Suspended disbelief. Suspended disbelief. Suspended disbelief. Suspended disbelief. Suspended disbelief. Suspended disbelief. Suspended disbelief.